Amul controversy boils in Karnataka. Now we are seeing a stir by Pro-Kannada group. Pro-Kannada group opposing Amul's entry. So those are the visuals, live visuals of the protest that is happening as a result of Amul controversy. Pro-Kannada group are protesting Amul's entry in Karnataka. In fact, the flag came for Amul after announcement that they will be selling dairy products and fresh milk in Bengaluru. Several opposition leaders, several from the opposition had been protesting against it. Those are the visuals right there from Bengaluru of Pro-Kannada groups protesting against Amul's entry. So the flag coming in for Amul after announcement that they will be selling dairy products and milk in Bengaluru. Locals and opposition leaders are opposing that the state has its own local brand Nandini run by Karnataka Milk Federation. In fact, KMF being the second largest milk producer in the country, what we are seeing is the protest against Amul's entry into Karnataka.
To say here that they will do their best efforts to ensure that the Amul products don't thrive in Karnataka, and their protest will only intensify to protect the interests of Nandini, to protect the interests of Karnataka farmers and KMF combined. So right now, definitely this issue that started a few days ago with the likes of Siddaramaiah and H.D. Kumaraswamy raising it has now become quite intense with these sort of fierce protests that we are witnessing on the streets of the city of Bengaluru as well. Back to you, brother.
All right, so those are the visuals coming in from Bengaluru. Amul controversy, in fact, boiling in Karnataka after Amul announcing that it will be selling the products in Bengaluru. Locals, of course, opposing, saying that it has its own local brand. In fact, we saw earlier today DK Shivkumar supporting Nandini as well by him visiting Nandini Milk Parlour in Hassan today amid the entire controversy, since Amul announced that they will now be selling milk and other dairy products in Karnataka. Opposition leaders, several pro-Kannada groups have started protesting the move.
Activists right now who continue to stage this protest, as I now mention about what you were specifically asking me about, that is the hotel associations. Yes, they have come out and said that as far as, whichever hotels and restaurants come under the association, they will, of course, try and promote and buy only products from Nandini and not any other brand. Now, as far as the BJP is concerned, we've seen multiple sorts of reactions that's come in, who also, of course, suggest that, competition, healthy competition in particular, is something that is not going to affect Nandini. There have been multiple brands in the past which have, of course, tried to compete with Nandini, but Nandini, having enjoyed a support base in Karnataka in the past, will continue to do so, and even other products being in the shelf won't really hit the sales of Nandini. And here you can see yet another poster of Amul here being brought by the Pro-Kannada activists, and they are tearing these posters. Also, they are going on to you can see them also mark these Amul posters as well as these protests right now continue. Very soon, the police, of course, could detain these protesting workers from the Karnataka Rakshana Vedike here. While we are looking at this issue being picked up by the Pro-Kannada activists, the KMF at this point in time hasn't really given details as to whether Amul's entry actively into the milk market will affect them negatively, and will they take a hit, and whether brands entering Karnataka is really a threat to Nandini is another question that comes up. But with the elections around the corner, with the Congress saying that it is an attempt by the BJP to promote a brand from Gujarat, definitely you would expect a lot of politics to brew, and now you're looking at protests as well, ensuing on the streets of Bengaluru.
All right, so that's Deepak there reporting from the protest site. In fact, the move by Amul Cooperative Society to venture into Karnataka's retail market has enraged several people, several denouncing its action, and those are the visuals from a protest being held by Pro-Kannada group. This is essentially because the Karnataka Milk Federation is already catering to state's consumption needs through its brand Nandini, which had become an integral part of their daily life. So therefore, entry of Amul is something that is being denounced by several.
जो पहले प्रति वर्ष में ये जो बोल बेरे प्रोडक्ट के पीछे कर्नाटक रक्षणा वेदिके के बहुत सारे होराट के इस प्रोटेस्ट के इस अलावा भी आज अमूल एक 5 एकड़ कर्नाटक जगह दिया बोल के हमारे को पता चला वो कभी खंडित अमूल लोगों को इधर आने नहीं देते बोल के कर्नाटक रक्षणा वेदिके के नारायण गौड़ के एಚ್ಚರಿಕೆ देते नारायण गौड़ कर्नाटक रक्षणा बाकी
In fact, a controversy over Amul's entry in Karnataka refuses to die down, with opposition leaders claiming that the government is trying to suppress the local Nandini brand. Karnataka Congress chief DK Shivkumar has now added to the growing clamour and said the government's move to suppress Nandini and promote Amul is not right. He added that farmers toil hard with the rising prices, but they aren't being supported by the government and are unable to sell their milk. The controversy can be traced back to Home Minister Amit Shah's visit to Mandya in December last year, when he sought a greater cooperation between Amul, based in Gujarat, and the Karnataka Milk Federation-owned Nandini. Following this, Amul said it was set to enter Karnataka, triggering a backlash by local leaders, including the KMF.
Gujaratna Amulu, adu ರೈತರದು ನಮ್ದೇನು ತಕರಾರೇನಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಹಿಂದೆ ತಡೆದು ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಂತ ಕೆಲಸ ಹೊರಟಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಈ ನಂದಿನಿ ನಮ್ಮೋಳು, ನಮ್ಮ ಹಾಲು, ನಮ್ಮ ಬದುಕು, ನಮ್ಮ ರೈತರು. ಆದರೆ ರೈತನಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಥರದ ಸಹಾಯ ಕೂಡ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಮಧ್ಯ ನಮ್ಮ ಹಾಲನ್ನ ನಾವು ಮಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಇದೆ.
All right, we have Neha live with us on the story. Neha, Amul's decision to enter Karnataka has obviously enraged several groups. They feel that this will be a threat to the indigenous Nandini brand. DK Shivkumar also latching onto it, him visiting the brand store Nandini and also upping the ante against BJP over Amul's entry.
Well, that's right. You know, the whole Nandini versus Amul debate has sparked off a controversy ever since there was an announcement that Amul would be possibly making an entry into Karnataka. Well, first, you know, initially, of course, we saw a lot of pushback from, you know, citizens, from locals as well. And later, understandably so, the matter, you know, has turned political. The Congress has been lashing out right now at the state government, at the Prime Minister and the Home Minister, you know, for trying to, of course, really impose their agenda over here and bring in Amul and try to sort of eat into Nandini's share. However, you have the BJP government here that's gone on to defend their move, and they've very clearly said that the Congress is just merely making this political ahead of the elections, because we've seen that Karnataka has been an open market where there have been several other brands that have been allowed to thrive along with Nandini. Now, also, of course, this is important here because yesterday we saw the Hotels Association vowing to only use Nandini products. There was a lot of support, in fact, you know, that was received. Today we're seeing Pro-Kannada organizations, in fact, staging a protest, even as the Karnataka Congress chief, DK Shivkumar there, has gone on to visit a Nandini parlour. And he's, you know, of course, these optics right now ahead of the elections, you know, we'll really have to wait and see how much of a pressing issue is this Nandini versus Amul to the people of the state, and whether this is going to have any impact ahead of the elections.
All right, will this have any impact ahead of elections remains to be seen. As of now, Amul's decision to enter Karnataka is being denounced by several from the opposition. Thank you, Neha, for all those details.